Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be using the Moon card and these different varieties of moonstone to aid us in ascertaining what it is that we do not see, what it is that we are not aware of, or is in our subconscious, or we need to pay more attention to, that might be to our highest and best good. And usually when I do these, each pile has a different stone. However, this time they are all moonstones. So I thought I'd read to you from The Beginner's Guide to Crystals by Lisa Butterworth about moonstones before we get into the piles. Moonstone helps with visionaries, accepting, and nurturing. It works with the third eye and crown chakras, has common origins in India and Sri Lanka. Moonstone is the traveler's stone, providing protection as you travel, especially at night or by sea. It has immense influence on navigating change with ease and acceptance. Moonstone is helpful with big life transitions, allowing gentle space for personal growth and also for more practical changes in one's daily routine, providing a sustaining touchstone for natural rhythms. Moonstone vibrates with feminine energy, softening the heart and allowing energy to flow. It heightens intuition and receptivity, helping you attain your highest self. It also promotes youthfulness. Healers believe it can help slow the physical effects of aging. They also use it to support many female-related imbalances, including those associated with fertility, menstruation, menopause, and pregnancy. Moonstone is a variety of orthoclase feldspar composed of potassium aluminum silicate. It's marked by its agilurescence, an optical occurrence caused by the reflection of light off of thin layers of alternating silicates that makes the mineral look like it's glowing, much like moonlight, hence its name. Wearing moonstone can enhance openness to spiritual guidance and deepen intuition. And you can wear it in like a necklace like this, or in a bracelet, or whatever, ring, or whatever works best for you. It helps to ease the transition from the workday to nesting and home life. And in a high energy, ever evolving environment, it can bring calm. So, the moonstones that are associated with each pile are, so pile 1 is the Celtic Universal Tarot, or the Universal Celtic Tarot, sorry. I'm tired today, forgive me. With this white moonstone. I don't know if you can see the beautiful shine that comes off of this or not on there, but it is very shiny. Pile number 2 is the Everyday Witch Tarot with the black moonstone. Pile number 3 is the Rider Tarot with this green moonstone, which is actually a black moonstone, but it's got this green coloring to it. Pile number 4 is the Steampunk Tarot with this cream colored moonstone. And pile number 5 are the Norse Runes with this peach moonstone. So, there may be more than one thing that you need to be made aware of, put more focus on, or anything like that. Any questions that you have that you need answered that you just can't seem to pull forth from within yourself. And we'll see what we can do with that. So if you need to pause to pick your piles because there may be more than one thing, do so, and I will see you in each of your videos. Bye. If you chose pile number 1 with the Universal Celtic Tarot and this white moonstone, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is by definitions as well as intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. And we are using the Moon card to ask the question about what it is that we don't know that we should know, what it is that's in our subconscious that we need to bring forward, or what it is that we need to put more focus on that we're just not seeing clearly. Okay, so anything that's not in our immediate awareness that we need to bring forth into our immediate awareness is what we're looking for in this reading. And this is already proving to be an interesting reading here. Very interesting indeed. Okay, we'll take a moment of pause here to see. So, the Knight of Wands. Knights are figures of action, and wands are power, fire, intuition, right? Your magic. But in this deck, in the Universal Celtic Tarot, this knight is riding a unicorn. And in the Universal Celtic Tarot, this card means that there is a purity of intention. Okay? So, a purity of intention. And the Moon card came out with this, which is what drew us into this pile to begin with. And the Moon card represents the unknown, the unseen, mysteries of the world, the subconscious, what lies beneath, right? And sometimes what lies beneath can be scary, or it can be a bit dangerous, or it can be very enlightening. And we see the figure of what I refer to as the All-Mother, but it's the feminine divine. They're pregnant with the moon. Okay, and we see the stone circle and portal here. We see the river between. So there's a connection here of life and death, infinity, eternity, and emotions. Right, and then we have the Tower, but it's in reverse. And so the Tower in reverse means disaster averted. Okay? So, in this pile, what I am getting is the thing that you are not aware of is actually really positive. That because of your purity of intention and how you live your life and how you choose to walk on this earth, with your soul and in body, while you didn't know what all was going on, because the way you choose to live and the way you choose to act and carry yourself with honor and integrity and purity of intention, it averted a disaster that, had you acted in any other way than that honorable way that you acted, would have led to something quite awful. But because you acted with honor and you acted with integrity, unbeknownst to you, it averted a disaster. That is wonderful. Good on you. You should be very proud. That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see if they have anything else to say on this. But I think that's actually a really positive message. Honestly, I would take it here. So we have the Two of Cups, which is a card of union. It's emotional union. Cups are dealing with water and emotions. This is oftentimes a card of soulmates and good, positive, romantic relationships. It can mean other kinds of relationships. But in this particular case, I do believe that somebody acted with integrity towards their relationship. Whatever that was, whether you had the opportunity to be unfaithful and chose not to, whether you could have made a decision in a romantic relationship, whether it was to marry or not to marry, or to get engaged or not to get engaged, or to date someone or not to date someone. There could be the possibility of it being a platonic or familial relationship where you put your relationship first in some capacity, whether it was caring for elderly parents, or sick friend or family member, but you acted with honor, and you acted with integrity and purity of intent, and because you did that, you're going to have a much more positive result than had you done otherwise. Yes, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is, in most decks, is usually things like self-victimization, and entrapment and that sort of thing. However, in this deck, you see the owl behind, and you see how there's all these flowers, and she's stepping through these swords. She's not allowing them to entrap her, and she has wings. She can fly free. So this is, while there were many pitfalls and traps you could have fallen into with this situation, I really am getting strongly that somebody could have been unfaithful and chose not to be. And that is coming through strongly for at least one person that's watching this in the collective. But because you acted with wisdom, and you chose to free yourself from such entrapments, you have avoided disaster. That is just fantastic. Good on you. Well done. Very nicely done. Okay. And so there are some rewards that will come from this action. Not only did you avert a disaster, okay, but you learned something about yourself. You learned something about your own power, your own willpower, your own personal power in the physical and metaphysical realms, okay? And that is going to lead to good, solid relationships in your life. The Three of Cups is a celebratory energy that's very much about community, sisterhood, brotherhood, positive, beautiful, loving relationships, okay? And the maypole here with this tree also speaks of fertility, and we have that here in the moon here, with the being pregnant with the moon as well. So someone here may be rewarded with a child. Perhaps the choice was to keep a child. Whatever it was, it's going to enrich your relationships. It's going to enrich your life. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, and since we're dealing with the moon, we're going to use this Moonology deck, get you an oracle message, and then we'll get you one from the white light as well. Okay, so someone here has some dreams that they have been thinking about. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, so somebody here might be a Taurus. Might benefit you to work with the full moon, because we have the full moon twice here in this reading. But your dreams need a practical plan. So if you're the person who could have been unfaithful but chose not to, I'm getting very strongly that you need a practical plan that aids you in maintaining that faithfulness. So working on your marriage in whatever capacity it needs to be worked on, or your relationship, okay? If it's someone who put friendship or familial relationships first and cared for them in a way that was honorable, you may need to also remember to take care of yourself. I'm getting for that as well. Okay, but for those of you that this makes sense to, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. If it doesn't make any sense to you, then it's not meant for you, and go ahead and leave it behind, okay? All right, a new start is coming, new moon. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So someone here may be a Capricorn. But this really looks like, and I'm really getting a strong message about the marriage, faithfulness, and improving your relationships. It's going to get better, okay? You made the right choice. Now put the work into it to make sure that you keep making the right choices, okay? And it will come to a positive outcome. And here we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, okay? So oftentimes we get in our heads, and that can lead us to make decisions we would not otherwise have made, okay? So whatever your fears are that are affecting you and your decision making, and possibly leading you into making decisions you wouldn't otherwise make, those fears need to be worked through, okay? All right, now let's get you a White Light Oracle message by Alana Fairchild. Okay, and we have Sacrament of Extreme Unction, number 34. Okay. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. That is beautiful. Nicely done on this reading. I am so pleased for you, and I'm proud of you, in the best way for the choice that you made that averted that disaster. That is absolutely wonderful. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments if there was anything that you felt could have been improved upon. Please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And I encourage you to keep that purity of intent in your life, for it will serve you well. Thank you. Bye. If you picked pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and the Black Moonstone, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is that I read both definitions and intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today, we are using the Moon card to draw us into the question of what is it that we do not see, that we should see and know about? What is it that is within our subconscious that we just haven't been able to pull forward? And what is it that we have not been putting our focus on that we should be? Okay. And these things are for our highest and best good. We want to draw those things forward that are for our highest and best good, that we're just not quite fully aware of, or that need more of our focus. Okay. We're asking the spirits, the ancestors, and the divine. Okay. All right. Now, we have, I'm not sure what part came out before. I feel like this one came out last, but I'm not sure. Okay, we're just going to go with it here. Yeah, I feel like this one came out last. I'm going to do this here. Yeah, there we go. Now that feels right. Okay. So, with this first card, we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess deals with intuition, spirituality, okay? And this particular card from the Everyday Witch Tarot, this is someone who is very skilled in divination, okay? So right off the bat, I am getting that someone here is unaware of the spiritual gifts that they have, or they've been fighting them, okay? And that this is something that you need to be made more aware of and put a bit more focus on, and honing and enhancing your skills. Okay, we have a wide range of options here. We have the tarot, we have the crystal ball, we have the runes, right? And look at all this research that's been done with these books here in the back. There's also a form of divination that actually uses books where you flip open a page and point and the message comes from that. Okay. So, but this is also a card of balance. You see the white candle and the black candle. And so that reminds you to balance your practical and spiritual worlds. Okay, but someone here is gifted in ways that they are not fully aware of and have been fighting. Okay. And the Six of Wands is asking you to share those gifts with others. To not hide your true self away from the world. To share it. Share that loving, beautiful, powerful energy that is you with the world. Okay, that is beautiful. For whatever reason, and I understand this, I really do, you've chosen, whether it was your soul that chose or you consciously chose, whatever it was, to hide away from these gifts, to hide these gifts away from others for your own protection or for protection of others within your sphere. But the time has come for you to accept and acknowledge who and what you truly are, and to put your talents, your skills, your gifts and powers to use for the better good. Okay. And I'm getting a very strong All-Mother energy here with the Empress. And what I refer to as the All-Mother is the feminine divine, that primordial feminine divine energy. And the Empress represents her in a most beautiful way of fertility and abundance in every arena. Okay? That divine feminine energy is calling you forth to stand firmly in your own power. Do your research. Have that clarity of mind about what it is that you're doing and who you are and what you're capable of. But don't shy away from it. Share those beautiful, loving gifts that you have with others. Twice here, with the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups, you're being urged to share those beautiful, beautiful gifts that you have. And step forward into your future with courage, determination, and joy, being the powerful, beautiful being that you are. And know that you are protected as you do so, okay? See the dragon here. You are protected as you do so. There's no reason to hide that truly beautiful, gifted, powerful individual that you are away from the world. Okay, let's see if we can get you an oracle message from the Moonology deck. About this. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So someone here may be a Capricorn. It might benefit you to work with the new moon. But your hard work is paying off. So something that you have been working on, I'm getting self-improvement. You have been working very hard on self-improvement and becoming more aware. You've been doing the shadow work, and it's paying off. And here we have, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So someone here, their past is influencing how they feel about themselves and their gifts. And sometimes those of us that were raised within very conservative religious families were taught that such gifts are not right. Okay. However, and I say this with all respect to people and their different beliefs, you can't allow others to dictate who and what you are and how you choose to walk in this world and how you choose to live your life. Okay? That is your choice. Those are your gifts. They're not evil. They are gifts given to you by the divine. Okay? And they are meant to be used. They are absolutely meant to be used for the betterment. Do not allow your past and any negative experiences that you may have, or any conditioning, whether it be from family, religion, or society, keep you from stepping fully into your power and using those gifts for the betterment of mankind. Because you are absolutely capable of making this world a better place just by being in it. Okay? Your gifts are extraordinary, and you have the capacity to help so many people with them. Do not be afraid to step into your destiny. Okay, we are going to get you a message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and here we have Deer of Delta, number 26. Okay. Deer of Delta, number 26. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. Some things can only happen when we let go at the deepest inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. That is beautiful. And you are beautiful. Don't ever doubt it, and don't ever forget it. Okay? And you are very loved indeed. I hope you found this message to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. And if there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so, if you would. I understand why you feel you need to hide yourself and your gifts. Maybe even from yourself. Okay? I do. I have been there myself. So if you need a listening ear, I'm here if you want to reach out with your story. But I strongly encourage you to step forward in your own power and show the world who you truly are. Love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 3 with the Rider Tarot and the green moonstone, then this is your reading. And how I read tarot is I read both uprights and reversals, letting the cards fall where they may, utilizing both the definitions and intuition. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we are using the Moon card to ask the questions of what am I not aware of that I should be? What within my subconscious do I need to pull forward? And what needs more of my focus that is not getting it? Okay. The Moon card is very much about what is hidden, the mysteries of life. And sometimes there are things within us that we're aware of, but we're just not giving it the attention that we need, right? So it can allow for that as well. Bring things up from the subconscious mind. And here we have the card of the Three of Cups, which is about community and celebration. It's about sisterhood and brotherhood and bonds and connections, okay, emotional ones. And this is a very, very, very beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful. But then it's followed by this Five of Wands, okay? So there's some sort of conflict that's going on in your life, perhaps to do with some sort of community group, whether it's your family or friends or co-workers or a coven, okay? And this message is to let you know that whatever this conflict is about, it's karmic in nature, it's fate, it's destiny, okay? And what it's leading to, whatever the outcome of this is, whether you choose to leave things behind or you choose to fix things, whatever your choice is, okay, to deal with this situation, actually leads to a greater abundance in your life, both physically and emotionally, okay? Whatever this is, causes a change to occur, okay, that alters your material and emotional world in a positive way, okay, and allows you to stand on your own 2 feet, to be independent in your own abundance and power and authority. Okay, so something about this community and conflict, whether it's a divorce, whether it's leaving home, a community that doesn't serve you anymore, whatever this is, and I don't know what it is. And if this doesn't make any sense to you, then this message isn't for you. But there is some sort of conflict for someone here, and they're going to know what it is. What they don't know at this moment, however, is that it is fated for you to bring about your happiest, highest timeline. Okay, because if you remain in the situation you're in, and the group you're in, and with the person you're with, or don't make the changes to fix the issue, then it's going to cause detriment for you. But because this conflict happens, it causes you to make those changes and make those decisions and choices that lead to this happiest and highest timeline, okay? All right, let's see if we get... Okay. And here we have, for clarification, here we have the Empress, which is the feminine divine energy. This is a very abundant, fertile energy. And it has a mother, an all-mother feeling to it here. Then we have the Chariot, which is balanced forward motion. Okay? So, very much confirmation of moving on, moving towards your more abundant and loving future. Okay? All right. Now, let's see if we can get you an oracle message from the Moonology deck for word of advice or any clarity they wish to give you or encouragement. So here we have your dreams need a practical plan. So those of you that are leaving a marriage, a community, a group, a place of employment, they're urging you to make a practical plan. Okay, make sure you're protecting yourself and you're grounding your energies. This is a full moon in Taurus. Someone here might be a Taurus. It might benefit you to work with the full moon. Okay, but your dreams need a practical plan. And look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So someone here might be at Sagittarius. I really, truly do think that working with the full moon would be of some benefit. Okay. At the time that I am recording this, I do believe a full moon is imminent. So if you're seeing this right soon after I record it, this next full moon might benefit you to do some workings. I'm also recording this on a Tuesday, and I'm seeing this arrow here, and it's drawing Tyr to mind, Tyr's Day. Okay, it might benefit you to reach out to the Norse god Tyr and ask him to aid you in giving you strength and fighting this battle that you're going through, this conflict that you're going through. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's get you an oracle message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This has affirmations, confirmations, and healing processes that can be of assistance in shadow work, just giving a positive energy to your day. That one tried to flop out, so we're going to take it. Spirit Bear of 396 Hertz, number 15. So it might benefit you to listen to music at 396 Hertz. Okay. Someone here might have a spirit animal that is a bear. Okay, Spirit Bear of 396 Hertz. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. That is beautiful. And there's very much an energy here of getting out of something that does not serve you and stepping into your true destiny and power. Okay. I hope that you found this message to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there's anything that I could have improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you've got this. And this is such a beautiful future that lies ahead of you once you get through this negative energy here that I'm seeing. Okay? Take care of yourself. Love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 4 with the Steampunk Tarot and this cream-colored moonstone, then this is your reading. And how I read tarot is I read both definitions and intuitively, and I allow the cards to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we are using the Moon card to ask the questions of what are we not aware of that we should be, what subconscious thoughts and feelings may lie within, knowledge may lie within us that we need to pull forward, and what are we not currently focused on that we should be more focused on. Okay, so we're just going to allow any of the answers to these questions to fall through and come to us as they may, drawing our attention in the areas that would be of our highest and best good. Okay. And right off the bat with this first card, which they're seeming to want to put emphasis on because nothing else is coming out, so let's just pause for a moment and give it the due respect that it deserves. Ace of Pentacles. So aces are about new beginnings, and pentacles are about the material things of this world, the tangible things you can touch, your health, your wealth, okay? So there is some sort of new beginning in your material realm. And I'm getting the message coming through that someone here is having trouble keeping the faith, keeping hope alive in their hearts, that the difficult situation that they are in, which I'm getting a financially difficult situation coming through here, that it is not going to last, that you will have a new beginning, and that it will bring about the material abundance that you need. Okay? You can't see it yet. The smoke of fear and worry and doubt and just the daily things of life are clouding your ability to see this new opportunity that is there for you, but it is there for you, and it will clear and you will see it. Okay? It will appear to you and it will be made obvious to you. Okay. So right now you're spending so much time in fear and worry and doubt. It's keeping you up at night. You have debts. You have responsibilities that are hanging over your head like the knives in this card hanging over this young woman's head, and she's just beside herself. She doesn't know what to do. Okay, so there may be a desperate feeling situation, or it may just be the worry that keeps you up. But that is going to reach a resolution. Okay. Now, obviously, doing your part, putting in the effort. If you need a job, you apply for a job as if it is your job, okay? And in doing so, you will find, you will have justice, okay? Karma will come through for you, and there will be a weighing in the balance, and you will find the right fit for you, okay? The right skill set. Use your gifts, okay? And help that to get you out of this situation. We all have gifts. So take an honest analysis, weigh your gifts, and utilize them. Step forward in honest earnest, and utilize those gifts to bring about a more balanced material world for yourself. Okay. So the Hanged Man in reverse, Hanged Man in the upright. This can mean sacrifice. It can mean enlightenment. It can also mean feeling stuck and stagnant. Okay. Then I'm getting a mixed message here with this one, where someone does feel stuck and stagnant, like they don't have a choice. They feel chained, trapped, imprisoned. However, there is going to be enlightenment on your part, where you are going to be made aware of an idea, a job, a gift, some way to get out of the current situation that you are in. Okay. And that may come through the charity of others. Okay. It may come through the help of others. Don't be too proud to take it. Right? When we help others, we also help ourselves. We gain good karma by that. And so it's not, and I'm just as guilty as the next person. I'm not very good at receiving gifts. I love giving them. I absolutely love giving gifts, but I'm terrible at receiving them. And that's a lesson that I've been having to learn myself. But don't deny someone else the ability to gain that good karma, to do that good deed, that mitzvah. Okay? Because that benefits them as well. Right? That's a good flow of positive energy in both directions if it's balanced giving. Right? Where one person isn't taking advantage of another, where both people are benefiting from the arrangement. And there may be children here involved in this situation that would benefit from this. So do not let your pride get in your way, okay? If someone offers you a helping hand and it's not to anyone's detriment, take it. Okay? Don't be too proud. It will help you to step into your own power and your own authority. Okay? And it will give you what you need to get through into this next part of your life. And excuse me while I pick up this card here. Your next project, your next job, whatever it is going to be the answer. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. Step boldly forth and do it. And what you are concerned about and worrying about and fearing about, what's keeping you up at night, it will come to a resolution. Right now you can't see your way through it. You're just not sure how to get out of it. But it absolutely does have a resolution and things will improve. Okay? Just don't let your pride get in the way if someone offers to help you. Okay? It does not rob you of your own dignity and your own authority to receive assistance. As long as you're putting in the work and you're making sure that you're not harming others in the process. Okay? All right, let's see if we can get you oracle message. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So someone here might be a Pisces. Might benefit you to work with the full moon. But balance, spirituality, and practicality. And that's good advice for everyone. No matter what's going on in their life. Having that balanced spiritual and practical side through meditation and hard work. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Have faith. Have faith that your situation will be resolved. Okay? Manifest that positive outcome. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Okay, so we saw a lot of that fear and that doubt and that up at night and just internal thoughts really wreaking havoc on yourself. So take that time to meditate. Take that time in nature. Whatever it is you need to do to breathe out and just let it go. Okay? It will come to a positive resolution. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Someone here may be a Virgo. Once again, we have that full moon. I strongly encourage you to work with the full moon here with your meditations and manifestations. You are good enough. Whether it's a job, whether it's providing for your family, whatever it is, okay, you are good enough. Do not doubt it. All right, let's get you a message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This deck has affirmations, confirmations, and healing processes that can be of assistance, especially during difficult times. I find it to be a very encouraging, actually that one's calling to me, so we're going to take that. A very encouraging deck here. I'm actually seeing another one here calling to me, so we're going to pull that out in a second as well. Deer of Delta, number 26. Okay. And this came out for one of the other piles. Let's see. I believe it was pile number 2. So if you were also drawn to pile number 2, please go and find that and watch that on my profile there. Okay. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. Some things can only happen when we let go at the deepest inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. Okay, and I'm seeing this other one here peeking out at me. And we have 528 Hertz Mandala of the Heart, number 17. Okay, so let's see what that has to say. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. Okay? Things are going to get better. All right? You may not see it right now, but they absolutely are going to get better. All right? I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that you felt I could have improved upon, please also let me know that as well. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. Okay? And things are going to get better. I love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 5 with the Norse Runes and the peach moonstone, then this is your reading. Now, how I read the runes is I do a 3 rune pull of past, present, future. And I utilize the Find Your Power runes by Kitty Gilsborough to aid in translation. Now, these runes are so small and some of them have been worn, so I'm going to use the book to show you what you pulled here, because it just doesn't pick up on the thing. So for your first rune, you have Inga's, which is this one right here. Okay. For your second rune, you have Ewa's, which is this one right here. Okay. And for your third rune, you have Fehu, okay, which is this one right here. So we will start with Inga's. Sorry, forgive me. I'm still recovering from that illness. It just keeps wanting to hang on, and I just am not sure why. Okay. So Inga's. Okay. Origin of the word is the god Ing, symbol of completion and new beginnings, the seed and the Lord. From the Poetic Edda, Inga's was first seen by men among the East Danes, till, followed by his chariot, he departed eastwards over the wave, and so they named the hero. Inga's, or Yngvi, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, is the twin brother of Freya, and is as richly steeped in love and pleasure as she is. They call him Freyr, which means Lord. And he is a lord, a hero, and a king, master of fertility and pleasure and power. He rides a boar. He owns a ship into whose sails the wind always blows. He is peace and pleasure. He is the rain and the sun when they come in contentment and moderation. He is shining and golden and famously prodigiously endowed. He is an old-school fertility god, and this rune asks about that. Masculine sexuality. Ask for what you want, and know you will be given it, and know, too, that you will give pleasure when you do. Know your own power, and your own worth, and your own charm. Don't be foolish with it. Don't give away what you can't get back. Inges gave his sword to win a giantess and came to regret it. But don't worry too much. This is a rune not of struggle, but of sex and joy and love and abundance. This is a rune of things planted and things coming to fruition. If Berkana carries within herself that secret pregnant joy, Inga's is her male counterpart. He is the father, the hero, the rich, comfortable male sexuality that balances out her beautiful feminine piece. Okay, that's actually quite beautiful, isn't it? The runes aren't always kind, but that was quite beautiful. All right, Awaz, origin of word horse, symbol of movement and loyalty. From the Poetic Edda, a horse is a joy to princes in the presence of warriors, a steed in the pride of its hooves, when rich men on horseback bandy words about it, and it is ever a source of comfort to the restless. Remember Rado, remember the rider and the ride. Here is the other side of that ruin, Awaz, the horse, and the thrill of it all. This is swiftness, this is joy, this is pure pleasure in your most animal self, moving and running and galloping on. Give no thought to the destination, give no thought to anything but the pull of the future and hooves on the ground. Have pride in how far you can go and how far you will go. Don't hesitate. Don't bandy words about it. This isn't the rider, this isn't the rich man, but the horse itself. This too is a rune for adventure, and just like the rune for the rider, it's a rune about love. It's a rune about trust and love and your companion coming with you. It's about trusting the person you've decided to trust and falling in hard. About going with them wherever they've decided to go. It's about finding joy in that bond and pride in that bond. Restlessness can be a curse, and it need not be. You can cure it. You can cure it by moving, by getting up and going. Don't talk anymore. Don't think anymore. Be restless with pride. Go forth. Okay, so there's two there that talk about pleasure. Let's look at Fehu, which is cattle and earned income. Okay, ordinal cattle and symbol of earned income means wealth. Okay, and from the Poetic Edda, source of discord among kinsmen and fire of the sea and path of the serpent. This rune is for wealth, but it literally means cattle. They were the wealth of the people once and still are in some parts of the world. They are money and food and fat and warmth, and they will keep us if we will keep them. Yet cattle can scatter if you don't herd them with skill and patience. Cattle need care. Cattle need to be tended, and cattle need to be fed. This is a chance to get it right. This is a ruin of new openings, of a fresh start, of a seed. So come, you have been given a chance at beginner's mind. Let's start again. Let's leave everything behind and fall in love for the first time. Remember what it felt like, first love? The first impression of that person, that thing, that place? The spark of new joy, the buzz of impossible and improbable luck in your veins? Feel that green energy and hold that abundance. Live in that abundance for this moment, if not longer. Hold that within you. And yet, of course, don't hold it too tight. A comfort to all, says the Anglo-Saxon version of this riddle, cheerfully, but warns, if bestowed freely. The Icelandic is darker, source of discord among kinsmen and fire of the sea and path of the serpent. If we don't mind our cattle, they won't mind us. If we don't give meat and milk when we have it, who will give it to us when we don't? Our luck is the luck of our people and the luck of our place. What's good for me is good for you too, and the other way round. What's love without people to love? What's a spark without a reason to light the fire? And what better reason to light the fire than to keep your community warm? Okay, and the emphasis here, this is a rune of new openings, of a fresh start, of a seed. Okay, so the message that I am coming through here, is that the focus is about love and pleasure with your partner and for yourself. Okay, now, most of the time when it comes to relationships. It's pretty open interpretation on whether it's a romantic relationship or not. However, this clearly stated about sexual pleasure. Okay, so that very much denotes a romantic relationship. So if this is not something that appeals to you, then this reading is probably not for you. But there's a few different messages here that I'm picking up on when we're talking about things you may not be aware of or know, or things that you need to put your focus on, right? And so one message is that someone here is going to fall in love. They don't know it yet, but they are. They are going to find their life's companion, and they are going to fall in love. They are going to be beautiful and compatible together. Put in the work. It always takes work. You know, no matter how much one loves another person, it always takes work to make that relationship function properly. But someone here is going to fall in love, and it is going to be a beautiful, new, fresh start. Another message is that there is someone here who is already in a relationship. But the other side is asking you to focus more of your love and attention, compassion and caring, and to pay more attention to bringing pleasure to your partner and to yourself. Okay? And for those of you that this message is for, you will know it's for you. You will know whether you and your partner are receiving pleasure in your union or not. If you're not aware, communication is key. Ask. Okay? Communication is part of the work that's required to make any relationship work. If there is doubt that you are giving your partner pleasure, then talk to them about it. Ask them, do I bring you pleasure? And if the answer is no, or things could be better, then ask how the two of you might work together to bring that pleasure to fruition. Okay? And work together to achieve that goal. And it will bring you closer and make your union all the more beautiful. The third message here is someone here is actually going to have a child. There is a strong fertility energy here of a new start, a new seed. And congratulations. You may not know it yet, but you will soon find out. And I wish you all the best. It is a beautiful thing to have. There's no love quite like when you first see your child, when you first hold your child, and watching them grow. There's no other love on the planet like that of a parent for their child. It is extraordinary. It's heartbreaking and beautiful. It's a combination of all the best and worst that life has to offer, because it feels like your heart's walking around outside of your chest in another person. But it's not something that you'd ever trade. It is truly unlike any other pleasure or agony that there is on the planet. So I absolutely wish you all the best, whether it's a new love, whether it is the restoration or amplification of an existing love, or whether it is a child being brought into your sphere, whether that is through pregnancy, or whether adoption, or through foster care, whatever it might be. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing to experience. Okay, let's see if we can get you an oracle message from the Moonology deck. Tapping into that moon energy. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay. So that's whatever this positive outcome in your love life and relationships is going to be. Make sure you put in the work to heal. Okay. You don't want to bring old baggage into the relationship that causes a negative outcome. And in a marriage that needs the work, you can heal that, is what it's saying. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So for those of you that are about to start a new relationship, don't settle for less than what you know you deserve. Don't settle for being treated in any way other than as the beautiful human being that you are, and vice versa. Do not treat them in any other way. Hold your vision. Treat each other honorably with love and compassion. Okay? And the same is true for those who are already married and would like to improve their relationship. Hold on to that love that you have for each other and treat one another with honor and compassion and love. Okay? I'm also getting a message for someone here who might have had some fertility issues. They're encouraging you to hold that vision, that it will come to fruition. Okay? But for those of you that are trying to improve a marriage, or to provide for the coming child, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay? Taurus and full moon. Someone here may be a Taurus. But put your attention towards creating a practical plan to improve that marriage, or to provide and prepare for that coming child. And a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Someone here might be in Aries. Also, within the Aries collective, there's been a lot about romance and passion lately over the last little while. But a fiery climax approaches, so this love is going to be extraordinary. It is going to be extraordinary. And you could take the fiery climax literally as well if you'd like. We did have a card that talked about that. Not a card, sorry, a rune that talked about that. So there are some people who are going to be exceedingly happy in that realm. Congratulations. All right, let's get you an oracle message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Oh, that one wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. Okay, Archon of Barbello, number 10. Archon of Barbello, number 10. Okay. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. All right. And I'm feeling called to see if we can't get you another one here. I'm seeing this one. Bath of Coal, number 8. Okay. Bath Coal, number 8. Eschew complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. So use that voice, communicate, and it will bring about a greater, more abundant pleasure to your life. I hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments if there was anything you felt could have been improved upon. Please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you've got some beautiful things ahead of you. Congratulations. Love you. Bye.